Welcome to Math Plus, where math makes sense. This is a practice video. We will be practicing how to solve word problems with dividing fractions. There is a lesson video above. If you haven't watched the lesson video, please stop this video, watch that lesson, then come back, and you can practice with me. We have 3 story problems. I want you to read the story problem, solve the equation, write it out on a piece of paper, then come back, and we'll see how well you did. A baker is making croissants. He has 18 pounds of dough. I like to circle my numbers because I will need some of them, maybe not all of them. Each croissant is made from 1/8 pounds of dough. I'm going to circle that whole thing. How many croissants can he make? So think about it as a story. That's why sometimes you hear it called a story problem or a word problem. They both mean the same thing, but think of it as a story. Imagine the baker grabbing that 18 pounds of dough. 18 pounds of dough, and the baker's going to break it all up to make croissants. Each 1/8 of a pound makes a croissant. So if I have 18 pounds, I have to cut it up or break it up into 1/8 pieces of dough or pounds of dough. And that's how I know how many croissants that the baker will be able to make. Now let's follow our rule for dividing. We keep, change, and flip. So we keep the 18, and we're going to turn it into a fraction because when we change, we're going to change it into a multiplication problem, and then we flip. Now we are going to multiply across. 18 times 8, you can work it out on the side, but it is 144. 1 times 1 is 1, and we know that any time a number with a fraction has a 1 at the bottom, that's the same as saying 144 divided by 1 is 144. So the baker is able to make 144 croissants. Read your story problem, solve it, and then come back. And it may take you a few minutes. I'll still be here when you get back. The kitchen assistant is helping the chef to serve soup. The chef makes 3 pots of soup. And the assistant is putting 1/16 of a cup of cream on top of the soup in each bowl. There are 12 cups of cream. This is a lot of information. How many bowls of soup can the assistant help prepare? There is a lot of information here, but think about what the question is. How many bowls of soup can the assistant help prepare? What is the assistant doing to help prepare the soup? The chef has 3 pots, but the assistant has 12 cups of cream to be able to put that 1/16 of a cup on top of the soup. So what we're seeing here is the assistant can help with some of the soup, but not all of the soup. Not all of the soup will have cream on top. So we have 12 divided by 1/16. Again, we're going to change. Again, we're going to keep, change, and flip. When you multiply across, this is 192 over 1. So the assistant can help with 192 cups of soup. Let's read this one together. 1/8 gram of copper and 1/3 gram of silicone is used to manufacture 30 headphones. So we have 1/8 gram, 1/3 of a gram of silicone. This one's copper. How much silicone is used in each pair of headphones? So obviously, I need to know about the 30 headphones, and we're talking about the silicone. So we're not talking about copper, so cross that off. You don't need that information. I want to know, so I'm going to divide that up, 1/3 divided by 30. We're going to keep it, change, and flip. So we're going to flip that to 1/30. And your answer is 1/90th of a gram. That's how much silicone is used for each pair of headphones. Make sure you go back to the description underneath the video, and there are some practice problems. You definitely want to practice your story problems. They can get pretty complicated sometimes, and they can have lots of information in there that you don't need. And